What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Christian Plays. I'm back with another banger for you guys. In this video, I'm going to be going over the best players for you guys to be using abilities and X factors on based off schemes. If you don't know what schemes are, please go get a dictionary, because if you play Madden and don't know what a scheme is, you're definitely playing Madden wrong. But in this video, we are also going to be going over the best chemistry for you guys to be using, because I know when I first started, I was confused with like the best chemistries. I was just using the running chemistries. But yeah, if you're doing your enjoy the content, take a second, hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to tap on the nutty bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. We're gonna get straight into this video, but before I do get into this video, if y'all didn't know, EA just tweeted the new card for tomorrow, the new Ultimate Legends, and it's a 97 Brian Dawkins and a 97 Dan Dierdorf. I wish I could put it on the screen for y'all, but I can't. If you have Twitter, just search in EA Sports _MUT and you can go look at the card, because I will be putting my 97 overall power pass on Brian Dawkins. But yeah, we're gonna get straight into this actual video. So for superstar X factors and abilities on the quarterback, because obviously you need an ability on a quarterback. You need an ability on a quarterback. And for any quarterback, I say Gambler is the best ability, because once you get this activated, you can't be intercepted by the AI defenders. And even sometimes you will get lucky, and when they are using the ball, like they're not an AI when they're using the defender. So when you're there using it, it will say bad timing ball hawk, and sometimes you get lucky and they drop a pick. That can be huge in some situations. Let me see. Pro reads, no. Blitz radar, no. Fearless is, it's all right, not the best though. I've seen people use Fearless, but I wouldn't recommend you using Fearless on your quarterback, because if you get sacked, you get sacked. Like if they're close enough, y'all already know how Aaron Rodgers is on the run. If you get close enough, I guess depending on your quarterback, maybe. This running gun, no. Bazooka, you can already throw the ball far as ever, so I don't say use bazooka. And brick wall, break first sack, I don't think that's worth it. But ability, you should all be using dashing deadeye or roaming deadeye. I know people been talking about this roaming deadeye glitch, when you're rolling out and you could just like get off your R2, like let go of R2 period. You just let go of R2 and you could just throw it and it counts as dashing deadeye. But me, I don't throw no. This is basically for crossbodies and all of that, so you can have basically everything in one. I don't do all that crossbody stuff. Like I don't throw it across the field trying to get lucky. I don't do that stuff. I try to like actually throw where I want to throw. So that's why I have dashing deadeye. But dashing deadeye is a good one. I wouldn't say any of these other ones. This one's a good one for people like if you run an offense where you pass and they blitz the whole game out of 1-4-6. This is a great one, because they will throw the DB off like they will just throw the DB off like they're a baby. That's another good one to use on a quarterback. That and dashing deadeye and roaming deadeye. That's what I believe is the best. And yeah, these are basically the same. These are basically the same, so you pick whatever one you want to use. I haven't personally tested out, but I know these are both the same. Escape artist, do I really need to get in depth with the escape artist? Obviously not. If you having a fast QB, y'all already know about escape artists. I don't need to go in depth in that. Escape artists, you need that. I don't care what quarterback you have. If you have Dan Marino, throw him away. If you have Tom Brady, throw him away. You need a fast quarterback. You need to escape the pocket. I don't care what caliber player you are. You need a fast quarterback. Like if you need a fast quarterback, that's all I gotta say. You need a fast quarterback. I'm done saying that. And another one, I would say QB playmaker. Oh my goodness, if you run out of bunch or any passing formation, this is deadly. I don't really like the playmaker and stuff, because I like my players on routes that I know they're going to be good at. So playmaker is already good for me. Like I don't playmaker like that. This is a great ability though. Like don't get me wrong, this is a great ability for you to use. These are the abilities I use though, but a great ability for you to use. QB playmaker, like you can literally playmaker him across the field and then they'll just instantly, like it's kind of a glitch sometimes, but I don't use it. Another thing is gunslinger. This gunslinger or QB playmaker, like those should be like ones that you like think about putting. Like it depends on how you run your offense. Gunslinger, let me go. Gunslinger, playmaker. Depends on how you run your offense. This playmaker, it could come in huge sometimes. Like I remember I lost by 1 point to this dude because he used playmaker at like 30 seconds left. Like I left the middle of the field wide open. He playmakers his dude. He instantly cuts off of my linebacker. I was using it too. I couldn't use it. He playmakered him. Like it's like a sharp cut. It's fake, but it's a game. So, but yeah. And Gunslinger, y'all already know what that is. You just throw the ball extra fast. So it's, to me, these are the best abilities to use: Dashing Deadeye, Skateboardist, and Gunslinger. But you can also make a case of QB Playmaker. I used to have it on Russell Wilson. You can also make a case on that. But yeah, quarterback, obviously you obviously need the ability and X Factor and Superstar abilities on him. So yeah, Go Deep is my favorite one to use. For chemistries, my favorite one to use is Go Deep because it works for the receivers and the quarterback. The quarterback gets +2 break sack, +2 throw power, and that's it. No, and +2 deep accuracy. This is basically for quarterback and receivers if you pass the ball. Obviously, I've been saying that. There's another one for that too, but as you can see, that I use Go Deep. And then there's also the 2 beat press. You know, people used to man. I don't think this may not be the best one honestly anymore, but 2 deep route run and 2 spectacular catch. And West Coast, I think West Coast is a popular one for people that throw short routes. It's because it gives you throwing the pressure and like catching traffic and stuff and catch. Like it's not really that big to me. Let me go to play fake. Yeah, play fake. I better not catch any of y'all using play fake. I better not catch it. Zone run is also a big one, but I only use that for my salary cap team. But now that I'm looking at it, the run is not overpowered anymore, and I switched to a passing formation. So I'm probably gonna get rid of this. Honestly, I'm probably gonna get rid of this. I used to run it. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I'm probably gonna go to something else for my lineman for like pass block. Yeah, I'm probably, honestly, I said don't use play fake, but I'm probably gonna go to it on my lineman for my pass blocking. So yeah, that's another thing, because I do have 30 out of 30 on Go Deep and 30 out of 30 on zone run. So I may be changing that, honestly. Like now that I think about it, I'd switch my playbook around. I don't play like how I used to play. Y'all gonna see in my video this weekend, I don't play like how I used to play. So I'm really might change it up and go to play fake for the defensive lineman, just for the pass block, because that's why I had them in zone run for the run block. And yeah, we will get to the speed chemistries on the receivers though. I know I did back out of that. I would say let me go to running backs. For some of y'all that still run the ball, running the ball is least effective thing you could do nowadays. Like honestly, everybody has the bag for it. Like I downgraded my Dickerson like all the way. Like y'all, the best thing I would say to use, like non Fright Train 100, like non starting off with the abilities and stuff. Like we just gonna act like that's out the window, because it basically is out the window. We just gonna act like it's out the window. But still, honestly, it's Freight Train. That's the best X factor to use when you're running back, because once you get that, or protective custody because you don't fumble. But yeah, that's this Freight Train. You break tackles. Y'all already know how Dickerson was. Y'all seen videos. Y'all know how Dickerson is. And protective custody because you don't fumble. It's on the Devin Hester. But obviously jukebox, you can't go wrong with jukebox. If anybody tells you otherwise, you can't go wrong with jukebox or evasive. Jukebox, evasive. You gotta have the spin cycle. This should be fast. Like honestly, y'all already know like the main running back abilities. And yeah, I use inside zone guru, because honestly, like the inside zone plays, they most effective. So I use that. That's pretty much all I use. I use evasive, inside guru, spin cycle, jukebox, freight train. That's all I use honestly for the running back. And for my chems right here, I use sprinter for my skill positions. That's it, because skill positions, they don't need strength. As I told you, I don't run the ball. Like they don't need no strength on their team. So like all my receivers, my quarterbacks, running backs, the strength is like they don't need that. So they just need the speed, acceleration. The agility kind of matters, but not really to me. So I use sprinter on all the skill positions. Cornerbacks, I use it on my Ryan Shazier because he's fast. And that's about it. Cornerback, safeties, yeah. Brawler, I do now this is the thing with Brawler, I use it on some of my safeties, like my strong safeties, like not literally strong safeties, I mean like strong safeties, like that can hit, like have hit power. Like I wouldn't put Brawler on Devin McCourtney because that doesn't make sense, but I do have Brawler on my Ronnie Lott because Ronnie Lott's he's actually can hit, like he's actually strong, and that strength is gonna like force more fumbles. Yeah, if y'all know what I mean, like it's actually gonna help. So I use this on my O line, D line, some safeties depending on their hit power. If they get enforcer, put Brawler on them. Don't put sprint on them. If they get enforcer, put Brawler on them. But yeah, I have acrobat. I haven't honestly looked into these. Like these don't look good at all. Honestly, like I'm not even gonna lie, these don't look good at all. Shaker, I've seen a few people use shaker, but it's the -2 jump for me. Like it's the -2 jump for me. Like I don't honestly. That -2 jump, you can't take away my jump. Never. You can't take away my jump. Acrobat, I just went over that. Leaper, you don't lose anything, but you rarely get anything. You get +1 speed, +1 acceleration. That's a L, and I just went over Brawler. So sprinter for my skill positions, except for the strong, like hard-hitting safeties. Brawlers for my big boys up front, D-line, linebackers, strong people on the team. But now I know what everybody wants to know. What abilities do you use on the receivers? So the abilities that I use on my receivers, double me is the best one. If you don't have Randy Moss, like the Moss active, double me, the best one. Double me, I would say rack him up, but nah. Double me, because you can literally, it's basically like Moss. It's literally basically like Moss. It don't work all the time, but it works in certain situations. So you can't be stupid with it. As you can see, I do got to go deep on him. And this is what I use for my abilities. You could also make a case for streak specialist, but the way I play, I like to throw in routes, like to catch people off guard. Like I do a drag and an end. If y'all seen my videos, y'all know how I play on my gameplay. I like to throw drags and ends, so like it can confuse people, throw people off, because you don't know which one I'm gonna throw. So if you don't play the flats, if you don't play the flats, I have the drag. If you play the flats and if you don't play the flats, you try to use the drag, I have the dig. If you play flats and you try to use the end, I have the out routes. So that's how I like to play. You can also make a case for streak specialist, end specialist. Those are the best 2 receiver abilities that I use. I would say matchup nightmare, but if you're honestly playing the game to throw it towards the deep to linebackers, you're not good. You're not good. I don't care. You're not good. Like you're not good. Like that's end of discussion. End of discussion. Post flag elite, as you can see, everybody uses post flag elite for the out routes, the post, the corners. Like it's a must-have ability. Like I don't care who you are. If you don't have post flag elite on your receiver, stop watching. Like wait, you keep listening to the video. Don't get me wrong. Don't stop the video. Keep listening to the video. But log into Madden right now. Take whatever you have in the second spot off of your player, put post flag elite on. Please for me. Unless you can also, hold on, he doesn't have it, but like the route technician receivers, they can give out corner and in post and these 2 slots. So I would use that. I'm waiting for Donald Driver to get his ultimate legend, I believe, and then I'm gonna use that. And grab and go, this is glitchy. Like I use him for like the jet sweeps. He runs like 99 speed. Like grab and go is pretty glitchy, I'm not gonna lie. Also the outside and slot apprentice for glitch plays. I don't really run glitch plays. Y'all know who y'all are. If y'all good at glitch plays, this like it adds 4 additional hot routes. Instead of you having like hot route master like on a slow quarterback, you can have outside or slot apprentice. But I do use grab and go. Slot-o-matic is pretty good too. Leapfrog, if you put leapfrog on a receiver, we need to talk. If you have leapfrog on your receiver, we need to talk, like honestly. And route technician is pretty good, but if you have these already, please don't put route technician on, because there's not many more routes that route technician will help on, except for like the out routes and comebacks. Like that's pretty much it. But yeah, these are my go-to on my receivers. I do use abilities on 2 receivers. So I'm gonna show y'all Randy Moss to show y'all that I'm not lying. Like it's literally the same thing, but Randy Moss doesn't have grab and go. So I'm finna show y'all like why I say I have streak specialist on Randy Moss. I promise you all, I did not know that. Oh my, I did not know that. I have streak specialist on Randy Moss. I'm gonna start using that to my advantage. I did not know that, honestly. Wow, that's crazy. Now, okay, I didn't even notice that, like, for real. But as you can see, streak specialist, I was telling y'all about that on my other, like, the Calvin Johnson. I was telling y'all about that, so it's not like I didn't mention streak specialist and was just talking. Like, I do have the abilities I have here in specialist on my Calvin Johnson, post flag, and streak specialist. If I didn't have the Moss 100, we're definitely using double me. Like, we're definitely using double me. But yeah, we're gonna get on to the defensive side, because on the defensive side, that's probably the toughest. Like, to actually get abilities and use them correctly on defense, it's the toughest. D-line abilities, they're not worth it at this point in the year. Nobody runs the ball anymore, so it's like, it's pretty much a waste, honestly, unless you're gonna put it on your D tackle. Because I honestly, with me putting it on my outside linebackers and right ends and making them rush, it's honestly never does good. Like, it doesn't do good for me. But yeah, finesse specialist, the best ability. Like, your first slot, if they have finesse specialist, put it there and it's just finesse specialist and move on. Finesse specialist, move on. That's the best ability in the game. Finesse specialist and moved on. It's pretty much, honestly, it's like pass rush elite, extra. It's like, it's better than them. But so, say I'm building my card, I will put finesse specialist. This card is this is pretty good card. Like, for abilities, you wouldn't catch all these abilities on a regular card, but of course I have a 99, so I'm not gonna like just go ahead and give the best, like, say abilities that I'll put on. But y'all's card, I know y'all's cards aren't this good. Some of y'all's are, don't get me wrong, but some of y'all, most of y'all's are not. So I would say finesse specialist. And let me go down a little bit. Pass rush elite, block shedding. Please don't. Extra elite is increased QB pressure, but they be like, when you're chasing somebody down, they can throw a ball 50 yards down the field. And you thought it was increased QB pressure, right? They lie. That it just, like, honestly, it doesn't work. Pass rush elite. This is a great one. Pass rush elite, finesse specialist. That combo is a great combo. And another one that I would use, I would say I would use like inside stuff for no outsiders. Like, whatever you see yourself like struggling with the most against players, this is for inside zone plays. So like, say they do like what can I say, like an inside zone play, I think it's called inside zone, like really called inside zone. So that would be that. And this is for stretch. If you're gonna put them on the outside for stretch, for outside zone plays, it's gonna bust a stretch. Like, they won't be able to run stretch. Those are two abilities I would use on my linemen, but I don't have lineman abilities on. And now to the abilities that I want to talk about, like the most important abilities. Linebacker, not outside linebacker, because outside linebacker is just like the D line. Literally, they have the same one. The abilities that I do have, the best abilities in the game, we're gonna start with Minkah Fitzpatrick, because it's crazy. If you have a corner that can have universal coverage, lurker, and enforcer, please do it. Please, because the universal coverage is so overpowered this year. Like, it literally can shut down corner routes. It can shut down anything. Like, even the glitch plays, if they're like beating your dude and then they throw it, it's like they react like in a snap, like the speed of light. They react, they automatically go into the ball. Universal coverage, perfect. Like, and it works on man to man, so it's even like, that's even better. It works on man and zone. Universal coverage, if you don't have universal coverage zoned out, don't put man up. Please don't put man up. But universal coverage zoned out, best for your DBs. Like, I honestly say have one universal coverage or zoned out guy. Lurker, of course. Y'all already know what lurker is. You can jump 10 feet in the air. I always have lurker on all my players. All my players, like, you have to have lurker. Like, it eliminates so many different passes. Enforcer, y'all already know what enforcer is. So these are my go-tos. Don't forget, if he doesn't have universal coverage, zoned out, of course. Shutdown, shutdown. No, we gonna do the shutdown first. I have him as shutdown. So, cause he's like my defensive player. Like, he's like my player that I use for like people that run glitches, corners. I put him like where the ball normally goes in those plays. Like, if they run bunch, I put him at the outside corner, because he's gonna need to be there because he has the zone out universal coverage. So shutdown is why I have shutdown on him, so he can have tighter coverages and more interceptions. Like when there's people around, more interceptions. And zone hawk, it's a pretty good one honestly, but not for me. This is for like, I don't know, I just like it. Honestly, now that I think about it, shutdown or zone hawk would be better, but I'm gonna switch to zone hawk because I'm gonna use it just because I haven't used it yet. Like the only time I used it when I had the 90 Luke Kuechly, the superstar card. But we're gonna go to this because it makes more sense because I have zoned out. Like I like use them for zone. I don't play man like that. Man is no, not with two receiver abilities. Man is a no for me. So yeah, I'm gonna use this. Like it's pretty self-explanatory. More catch knockdowns and interceptions in zone. But yeah, we're gonna go to my Jamal Adams, my enforcers. Like they are enforcers for the defense. Like they're everywhere on the field. Like honestly, they're everywhere on the field. They cause fumbles, they do everything. I have reinforcement because, as you can see, higher chance to defeat run blocks and disrupt catches. They're in zone. They're my linebackers. Like if they throw some in route or post route that's extra close, they won't catch it. They won't catch it because of the abilities active. Unfakeable, I have unfakeable on him because it's kind of acts as a tackle supreme. He doesn't get tackle supreme. He has to be a 99, of course. So yeah, we're gonna use unfakeable. It's pretty much the same thing. It doesn't work as much as you could tell. Like you need to be 99 to get this. Like it's obviously gonna be better, but unfakeable does the job. Honestly, I have enforcer and lurker on him because, and I like baiting with Patrick Willis because sometimes they don't know. They'll be like, okay, here's Patrick Willis, because you normally don't see a middle linebacker with a lurker on him. So that's why I like to have Patrick Willis with lurker, because they'll try to throw something over my head that will be a catch without enforcer in without lurker, but it'll end up getting picked off because I have lurker. That's a great bait ability. Enforcer as always. And I also, another thing that's good is out of my way. This is another great ability. Like if your opponent's running a lot, like if you play a lot of runners, out of my way is a great way to stop run. Like he'll literally throw them off like a rag doll. But now we're gonna get into my last ability on my Jamal Adams. It's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, honestly I was thinking about changing tackle supreme and like trying to get zoned out because the amount of people that do glitch plays is ridiculous. So I was thinking about it, but we ain't made those changes yet. As you can see, we have the same thing, but we do have tackle supreme. It's like a better unfakeable. Literally, it's a better unfakeable. That's about it. And you can also press X from far away. With unfakeable you can't. And as you can see, I do have the reinforcements still on him. As you can see, I have lockdown on him. Pretty much those are pretty much my go-tos on all of my players. The best abilities I use, that's low, well, that's helped me the most. And I'm also another chemistry that a lot of people don't say anything about. The 49ers, like, it's basically for theme team, but like as you can see, I do have them right here. These are my regular uniforms. My uniforms are in team visuals, and these are my uniforms I use. I am a Jags fan, yes, but as you can see, you can upgrade these uniforms. The gold uniforms, you can upgrade them and put like you can upgrade them and like put better for abilities for 49er players only, just the 49er player. But you can upgrade any ability for your players that you have the most on your team. A lot of people don't tell y'all that, but now you know. If you watch this video to the end, now you know. I know y'all peeped that playbook swap, but now you know the best abilities. The best abilities and the best cams that I use. Hey, I was number one for monthly last month for weekend league. So hey, if y'all don't think I'm trusted, well, if y'all don't trust me, hey, y'all don't gotta trust me. But thanks for watching the video. It's your boy Crypto Play. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.